Hello. I haven't made a video in a while, so I wanted to actually do that today. And today I am going to make homemade deodorant. So I want to take you along with me to show you how to do it, so maybe you could do it yourself, because it's, the deodorants now out there, just like the commercial antiperspirants, they're not good for us. There's a ton of chemicals, and our skin it's not really that kind of protective barrier that we think it is. It's like mesh, and anything that we put on it is going to be seeped inside. And there's a lot of heavy metals and cancer-causing kind of ingredients like aluminum and whatnot in regular deodorants. And I've been using this, and it works great, so I want to share that with you. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to make a double broiler here, which is basically just a pot of boiling water with a smaller bowl put over it. And do not use plastic. Use this is ceramic, or you can use glass. And also you want to use a wooden spoon for these types of things, because there's no sort of kind of like metals and stuff that could leach into the heated oil. So here I have, like I said, I had coconut oil, and I have 1 cup of coconut oil, and then a half a cup of raw shea butter. And you can get raw shea butter on Amazon. It's not expensive, and it's really good to have it around. I've been making a lot of beauty products lately, and I use it in pretty much every single thing that I do. And it's just really nice for your skin, just in general, to use plain. If you have like sunburn or something is going on, it's very healing. So right here I have like I said, the 1 cup of coconut oil and half a cup of shea butter melted down. And I actually am going to add a cup of arrowroot powder and 1 cup of baking soda. So arrowroot powder, it's right here. I got this online, Amazon, Star West Botanicals. It's an organic arrowroot powder, and basically arrowroot powder has the consistency of a cornstarch, and it pretty much does the same thing. However, it's not made from corn, which is positive, because that's, corn is it's not even corn anymore, it's plastic, So there's a lot of chemicals and genetic modifying that goes into cornstarch, and this is just kind of does the same thing, but it is more true to its original form, which is a South American root plant. And the way that they condense this down to a powder is much more simple and easy to understand than they do with cornstarch. They basically just like boil this down, peel it, let the water come out, and grind it up and create a powder. And what this does, it's a thickener for this to keep it together. So I'm going to add this slowly. I whisked it together first with a fork to make sure there's no clumps like from the baking soda or anything. So I'm going to add that in and just mix it slowly. Okay, and it comes together nice. I can definitely see that I'm going to want to mix this. Okay, so I'm going to mix this up and make sure it's all combined. And then we will add essential oils. And so I hear a lot of people say that they have a hard time with the natural deodorants, that they feel like they smell and they get a rash under their arm. And I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit, because I actually went through the same experience, and it makes sense, because what happens is our underarms are a huge exit point for our lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system is something that carries toxins and metabolic waste out of the body. And it comes out by sweat, and also it gets dumped into a vein right here, your right subclavian it's called, and it kind of circulates back through your blood. So, when we're using conventional deodorant, we're plugging that up, so it doesn't allow our body to detox. So once you remove that plug per se and start using like a natural deodorant or nothing, you're going to sweat a lot more, and you could develop a rash, because there's a lot of toxins coming out. And I noticed that just with the excess sweat and the moisture and the skin rubbing together, it created a sort of rash. But the way I stuck that one out, and I don't have that anymore at all, and I barely have any BO, because your body eventually catches up with itself. And So my suggestion, if you want to switch to a natural deodorant and you find yourself with a rash, keep it clean, keep it dry, and don't give up on yourself, because, you know, our bodies, they take a while to adjust. It's detoxing, you know. Alrighty, so I have this all mixed together. It's really nice, you can see. And I wanted to actually split this up and do 2 different scents. So I'm actually going to do that, because I want to make a deodorant for Sean also. So what I'm going to make for me is actually one with lavender and basil. And they smell nice, they smell clean, and they also have antibacterial properties, which is going to be important, because that bacteria is what essentially causes the body odor. So you want to have that kind of bacterial property in there. So I'm actually going to open these up. These are little amber glass jars, and you could find actual deodorant sticks to put it in that you can twist up. But I got to look into that more, because from what I read, you have to like let this harden first and then kind of try to get it in there and mold it in. I don't know. It seems a little tedious, but I think there's got to be ones that you could just pour in, you know. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to actually pour some of this, it's hot, into my cup, measuring cup. Put that back. Alright, and what I'm going to add for myself, and with the adding oils to these kind of things, you really have to smell it. You know, keep testing the smell for yourself to see if it's the desired thing you like. I lost count how many drops I did, but it was at least 10. And then just a few basil. 4, 5. Alright, let's mix that up. Yeah, and after this is all mixed up, I'm going to put it in the fridge and just let it harden up. And, you know, these things, since it is kind of, you know, it's oil and a butter, it will soften up, but with the shea butter, it should keep its form. And also, the baking soda should help it too. I'm actually going to add a little more lavender in this. It has, the coconut oil that I used was not a refined coconut oil, so it still has that coconut scent, which honestly I really don't mind. I actually like it, but I want to mask that because I don't feel like it mixes too well with the basil. Just a little bit more. Okay. And I just wanted to say another thing about the rash. You will find that you're most likely going to get it more so on your left side, because the right side is drained. It drains all of your body. So literally from here and over, so this right here, that just drains out the left or the right armpit. But I might be messing that up. Actually, no, I'm not messing it up. I just looked at my picture. I learned this a while ago. I just thought it was interesting. But anyway, so the left side will actually do everything but this area right here. So it'll do my, you know, everything down and both of your legs. So I found that I did get a rash, a bigger rash on this underarm area. Okay, so that seems good to me. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour it in these cups to the top. Probably get 2 out of this, which is what I wanted. Perfect. Okay. So we got that, and I'm going to leave them uncovered to cool out room temperature for a little bit, and then I'll transfer them to the fridge. Now, the one that I want to do for Sean is actually different. I want to make him sort of like a woodsy type one. So I'm going to do cypress, pine, and basil. And cypress is actually great. It helps circulation, so this really will kickstart any sort of detoxification that's going on. So I'm going to just do basically the same thing with that and put them together. I'll use the same thing because he doesn't mind a little lavender. Okay. And see, this was not expensive. These ingredients are cheap, and now I'm gonna have 4 things of deodorant, and I still have a ton of shea butter. I bought like 20 pounds. It was ridiculous. It was only like $30 or so, maybe 50. So I'm gonna put some cypress in. That's my main one that I want, and that smells delicious. And pine. And you could play with the essential oils you like, or you don't have to put any in at all. I thought a nice one would be maybe some floral stuff like a geranium. I would steer clear from the citrus ones, because just from thinking about it, you know, lemon juice and baking soda create a volcano, and you don't want that on your skin. So, and you just want to be careful because they could be a little acidic for you and kind of irritate your underarm area. Okay, I'm gonna add a little more pine to this. And that should be good. And I'll do the same. So I hope that you try this out and find your way into a world without toxic aluminum antiperspirant, because I don't even know how that happened in the first place, but it did. So try it out, let me know what you think, and I hope you're enjoying your summer and this beautiful day. Bye.